Hey everybody, welcome to the Honoring Smoke with Phil Jost. I'm Phil Jost. Let's get started. Hey, good video here. You can see here that boy, it says here, right, a boy escaped. We're just going to do some quick reading smoke, and right here we got right. This would be a lot of turbulent thick, right? It's fire, but you can see that there's this much fuel. Remember that smoke is fuel. All this fuel is left over after this fire, right? So the amount of fuel, the amount of smoke that would be coming out of here if it wasn't flames, obviously significant, right? But as we get this thing going, what we want to think about here is understanding that because this is 100% exhaust, and even though it's flame, it's 100% exhaust, what that tells us is that the neutral plane is below the bottom of this window, right? So somewhere there's air getting into here. So all of this flame that we have here, we should presume, we should visualize, right? Our expectation should be that that same amount of smoke, or it could even be fire in there, is going into the building somewhere. And we can see pretty significant. A lot of this is coming, is just being drug over from here. But you're also going to see that there's smoke coming out from this window right here. So obviously that space is connected. This one with the air conditioner unit, really not anything coming out of there, right? So maybe that door is closed. But as we get around the front, look at how much smoke is coming out around the area of the front of the house. That's a significant volume, right? So before we just missed, I was going to try to stop it before those guys pulled in too fast there. Okay, so this is pretty significant smoke coming out here. Obviously, it's not the same volume that we have back there, but one of the things to note here is the difference in color, right? This is black smoke, which is late stage heating. This is light gray, so there's going to be some water vapor in here, and there's also going to be just less temperature here than there is there. Now, if we look at this without the fire department intervening, we'd expect to see the black smoke here in relatively short order, right? And the video is only another 20 seconds or so, so we're not going to get to see the fire department operate here. But this difference between the black smoke in the back and the light gray to white smoke, right? It's really on the light end of the grayscale. I would expect this, even in the minute or so that's going to take to stretch and operate a line, I would anticipate the color of this going significantly blacker as they get set up. So just a quick hit. Remember always the neutral plane's below the bottom of the window. That means this fire is getting its air from somewhere else, and that's a significant amount of air getting in there. Whatever volume of smoke, whether it's turbulent or thick or anything else, whatever is coming out of the window, which in this case is a significant amount of fuel, a lot of it's being consumed, a lot of it left over, that's being pumped into the building at the same time, right? So we can understand a lot about what's going on in this particular event just from seeing this window and saying, hey, what do I expect it to look like inside there? It's gonna be pretty gnarly, right? And I would, as we come around the front, that's reinforced by the vVDc that we have coming out around the front of this house, just as the fire department is pulling into this place. My guess would be pretty good, aggressive, quick stop. Still going to be significant damage to this place, but looks like something we can win. All right. So that's it for this week for the Art of Reading Smoke with Phil Jost. I'm Phil Jost, and we'll see you next week.